Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Age of Wonders 4, as we continue our run with our High Elves here. I keep saying High Elves. First Elves is what we are. I apologize. I'll get it right one of these days. With our bestial kind of sway, so to speak. We're more bestial minded. So that way when we have animals and cavalry in our forces, that we will be more, have a little bit more crit and more damage, stuff like that from them. So definitely kind of go in that direction. It feels pretty good. I think we'll find out how it plays out as we continue. We'll go ahead and hit enter. We do have our second city up already. Probably get us a third city relatively soon, actually, because we do have enough for that. So we might as well. I do want to grab you, bring you over to this unit. I want to move you just generally closer. And then I want to engage with this unit onto this troop, which does say it will be a safe battle. So I think we will go ahead and auto-combat that as well. I do have to worry about her a little bit, but hopefully she survives. We did lose a unit. All right, we're going to go ahead and retry this. We're going to manually combat this. I think we can do that better. All right, so they do have a tier 4 matriarch. Okay, no wonder. That's pretty tough. And then everything else is tier 1. Little wormies here. Crows, pigs, spiders. All right. Lots of different things. All right, we're going to move up these main units here, I think. Our frontline units here. Our horses are a little bit frontline as well. Our healer can be, or hero, I should say, can be a bit frontline just because of the nature of it. We'll put this over there. I do want to summon some animals as soon as possible, so I think we'll go ahead and summon one right away, just so we have that moving around. So we did get some pigs, and then we'll move the archers back behind here. Pigs can't move yet, that's okay. You're probably our primary frontliner on this side of things, although you did die last time, so we have to be a little bit cognizant of that. We'll move you up beside them, and I guess we'll move you up on this side of things. Have to be a little careful with you as well. All right. Can you just keep summoning units? No, just once. Okay. I was curious about that, actually, but makes some sense. I'm actually going to move you up over this side of things, I think. All right, frontliner is just going to get up here and start engaging, I think, right away. I'm going to put the horses over here. I mean, I don't know how tough they are going to be against this thing, but... And we're going to put the hero in the middle. It's going to be a little bit dangerous, but our hero technically can't die, so I'm a little bit less concerned about that. I do need you to be near the cavalry, so we're going to plug you in there. You also need to be near the cavalry unit, so you're going to plug in there. Pig's going to come up and help support a little bit, although it's going to be hard for them to get around this mess a bit. We'll just bring them up a bit. Just, if nothing else, they're going to give us some buff if we get our cavalry unit out of the mix. The Wind Rager can kind of come up here and engage... Honestly, here, I think would be better for them. Because I don't want the spiders to sneak into that spot. Spiders can swing around there. This cavalry can come around there. You've already moved. Okay, so now we can do some attacks. How do we want to do this? You're going to take a pretty heavy retaliation. You will take a decent retaliation, but not too bad. I mean, getting rid of some of these little bit of units would be smart, but obviously this unit is very, very strong, so we have to take that into account here. I think we're going to start with this. You have probably the best chance of resisting the most damage from the retaliation, and that'll open up the ability for something like you to do a bit of more of an attack here. You also have the ability to do a whirlwind. Displaces them up to 2 hexes. That's interesting. I mean, the logical one would be here, because this would hit everything around it. Huh. I mean, why not, right? At this point. Do we want to pop anything first before we do anything else? I guess I should have Call of the Wild, or not Call of the Wild, I should have Marked of Prey this unit before we started doing some attacks on it. I still can. You know what, I think I'm going to do that real quick. Always hit the escape button. We're going to mark as prey this unit. This is going to be our first one that we kill off here. I think I'm still going to do the this attack here. Can we do that? Is that not going to work? No, apparently not. Why not? Why won't you work? I mean, I know you've already moved, but it says it takes only one attack. It still confuses me, some of the stuff. And I'm definitely right-clicking, like I've made that mistake before. All right, fine. Well, then we'll just do a regular attack, I guess. Against this unit here, which is now flanked and distracted. You have the phase, which we don't really need right now. We do have the quick stab, which we have to switch to. Just about kill you off, honestly. I think we will take this attack. Just getting rid of one unit as soon as possible. Feels like a very good idea. Archer probably can finish you off. It can. So we will do that. Do you have a way to buff? What kind of damage do you do? Not spirit damage, so it's just you that does spirit damage. I mean, I guess we could buff ourselves so that we're doing more spirit damage when that comes up. $20 blast over there feels pretty good. Again, we're leaving this unit pretty free and open, but kind of feel like we have to take out as much as we can early. A little bit of spider on spider. We won't take much in return. I think this looks good. That also allows our hero unit to not worry about taking any damage here. Still have you. Honestly, I'm tempted to just defend you and hope that you take a little bit less damage here if they're going to attack you. For now, I think we're going to do that. I don't feel like it's much advantage for you just attacking by yourself. Can buff a beast unit. I guess we'll buff you. For how many turns? 3 turns. I guess we... probably want to wait till we move you up a little bit. So I probably will hold off on that. We're just going to defend you for now. There's nothing else to do. And you can't move up yet. So once we can move you up a little bit further, we may cast that on you. Oh, okay. Was not expecting that, but that's interesting. Ouch. Poor little spiders. Oh, the birds got to fly over there. That's cool. Okay, so we will go ahead and cast this on you, I think, at this point, because we are going to move you over here to attack the birds. So let's get you buffed up. You're going to come over here and do an attack here. Pretty big attack, actually. All right, are you guys able to move, or can you just... Okay, you're in enemy zone of control. I get that. Okay, that's fine. You are not, but you are not able to do anything, huh? Yeah, frozen. Completely frozen. Wow, that's a very strong ability. Okay, then. I assume we can now cast this ability if we wanted to. Oh, we can do it there. Was it always just something that we couldn't cast on a mob themselves? Maybe that's always been the case. Alright. Is this going to do damage to us? Guess there's only one way to find out. Oh, you actually move. Oh! That's how it works. Oh, I get it. Okay, okay. I was not expecting that to work that way. Good to know. I mean, I guess I could target one of these units. I should have done that already, probably. Let's say we're going to just double down on that unit. I would like to cast a heal here, but we're already still in range here, and I don't think you can... You're still frozen, aren't you? Oh, no, you're not. See? Okay, so some of them can't attack. Okay. Why is it that you can't and you can? Don't know. I won't question it. So in theory, you could move away and get a heal off. Or attack. I do feel like a heal on this unit over here would be a good idea. If I can remember to right click. Kind of just want to engage this guy with this unit just to kind of get him in a zone of control. Even though it's not going to do really any damage at all. I feel like that's a good move. So now you could actually kill this unit, which I think is a great idea. Oh, you did take... I didn't realize that we were going to take that retaliation. I was not paying attention to that. Saw the big death number and was blinded by everything else. Okay, that works though. You can do a pretty good attack here. I think we're going to do that. So we can just get it down to just the big spider. This will go a lot easier for us. So you can actually do a cast here. And you can actually just straight up kill this unit. I think that's a great idea. Literally just leaves one unit left. Oh no, I'm sorry, 2 units. I forgot about you over here. Not super worried about you, to be honest. You're already mostly dead. But you could do a little bit of damage here. But yeah, this will go pretty easy this next turn. Alright, I'm not super surprised he killed the spiders. I'm also not super worried about it. I'd rather the spiders die than our elemental unit, so I'm still okay with this as is. Because the better unit survives, is kind of what I'm getting at, and I think I'm okay with that. Alright, we're going to go ahead and let you engage with the retaliation. That's fine. Actually, before we do that, we are going to set you as a target here. Right, cool. And then we will do the retaliation here. Or take the retaliation with you. We're still frozen down here. You are not going to be able to get close enough to do anything, unfortunately. You are not frozen anymore. That's good. At least not to the point where... Oh, can you move? You can move, it looks like. Although you're going to do more damage here if we don't move. And so it's a 70% chance. I think we'll take that percent chance just to get as much damage on this guy as we can. Okay, cool. That was a crit hit too. Okay, yeah, that worked really well. You have a cast, so we're going to... Yeah, you're just going to be able to finish it off. So we lost the spiders. Again, not super concerned about that. They're pretty weak. They serve their purpose for a couple turns or a couple battles. And again, better to lose the spiders than the tier 2 Wind Rager at this point. Even though spiders are our thing, right? A beast are our thing. I think that still netted a better result. All right, so you are a little bit weaker, so we definitely need to get you buffed up with some more units. We're just going to bring you back to town here for now because you can't help with the Elias prison anyway. So we'll just do that, get you healed back up a little bit. I'll probably get you some units from somewhere. You also need to heal up a bit. We now have the berries freed, so we're going to be able to get that going. Enchanted Crow Companion. We do get a new tome now. So let's show the tome library. We want to see what we are available. And this is the other nature one down here, right? Which allows us to get poison type stuff, but nothing really beast related. I mean, the only other one that would make some sense would be another order one, potentially. Which I think is not that one. Where is it? So it's the Zeal is for sure, but what's the other one? Faith? Yeah, Faith. They also don't really have any beast units. I mean, maybe we just double down on the nature type stuff. I mean, Poison Blade is still good. Like, even if we don't have the bestial unit, that's going to buff all of our other units, which is pretty cool. Poison arrows potentially as well. So there are some other things that come from this. I mean, I don't know if any of these others make a lot of sense. Our other one was what? Arcane? Astral Affinity, which is this one? Yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and stick with the nature stuff. We're going to stick on that side of things for now. I do like... I mean, the poison weapons will buff any non-bestial units, it looks like. Or most of our non-bestial units.
Secrets of nature. You must be of one mind with the trees and their spreading roots. Become rooted yourself.
Yeah, I think we'll take poison blades here. I think I like that. All right, you finished your something. I forgot what that said. I think it was the town hall thing. Yep. What do we got? We got a sun shrine. Herbalist. A wildlife sanctuary. Counts as a forester. Unlocks the production of various animal units. Okay. That again plays into what we want to try and do a little bit, right? We also have the fishmonger, which does get us more ship-related stuff. Honestly, I do like the idea of the wildlife sanctuary. Which I'm assuming has to be here. Yep. We'll go with that. And then for recruitment, I'm going to get us a ship just to be able to run around and do some stuff. And we'll go with that. You produced a vendor. You do have enough to annex another province. We might as well annex this one. I do think we're going to be a lot of buffs on our units, so I think more mana is going to be a good thing because we're going to want to maintain a lot of good buffs and things. So I think we're just going to grab the conduit here. Grab that extra buff there. That's going to give us a lot of extra mana. Production here. Although it doesn't give us any boosts. That is fair. We don't have to have boosts, to be fair, but it is nice to have them. Also just attracting more population. Just go ahead and get us something that can help us boost anyway. I mean, a forester will help with a couple things. You know what? Why not? Let's get that and get us a forester. I mean, this is the only place that... This place can only have a forester, so it feels like a reasonable idea to go that route. And then we can come in here and produce... I'm going to start with the storehouse, because again, food. Haste berries is acquired, which does give us... Founding, migrating, absorbing cities takes -2 turns. All right, good to know. The hero has leveled up. This is our secondary hero. She's primarily, like I said, a kind of a melee shield wearer. Some more defense wouldn't be bad for her in general. Fighting also could be good because she's going to have a lot of that stuff. Poison weapons. Although we're about to get poison stuff in general. Does that affect her? I don't think it does. Could also just give her experience later, which again, I still really like. You know, we're going to go that route still. I think just the general global benefits outweighs just individual boosts for her. Although again, we do still need more units for her. Alright, we're going to heal up one more tick, and then we'll probably go after Elia's prison, maybe, hopefully. Do have these marauders over here. Annex another province here. I mean, if we work out to this fish area, we do get extra food from that, but that's a lot of these to go after. No, I think the gold mine up here makes the most sense at this point. We are going to want a lot of gold eventually anyway, and we don't have a mine anywhere. All right, we do have some development available. More healing in friendly terrain actually feels pretty good. We also have road building. We don't need the increased city cap right now, so I'm not worried about that. I do like the idea of getting just more healing. I think that's just, in general, a good thing to have. I do want to put us another city down, though. So maybe after we get Elia's prison, we figure out another city after that. Or I could just have you move out and find us another city while we're dealing with Elia's prison, come to think of it. In fact, I think that's exactly what we're going to do. Where are our Outpost locations. I mean, something over here might not be a bad idea. I mean, the cities are very close together, but still have plenty of room to expand. Each of them does individually have room to expand, so I think this is still okay. Honestly, don't know what the tried and true, what's the optimal distance for cities to be to each other in a game like this, because their expansion is so, like, you can, what am I trying to say? You can plan their expansion very intentionally to avoid any issues with any overlap, right? Like, just because I put this here doesn't mean it's going to cause any problems, because I have plenty of space out here to expand. So it's very, it's different from like Civilization, where you're set to, X number of tiles. Whereas here you can go kind of entirely one side and your city's just in one spot and all of your expansions down below it or something like that. So again, I'm not super worried about that type of thing. All right, you are fully healed up. Feel like you're okay. I guess we're going to go after Ilia's prison now and see what this does. The location was claimed by a goateer and turned into a prison. Its flows twisted to bind a mystical creature to this realm. The Fae that once inhabited are long gone. Its prisoner instead guarded by faithful subjects of the Siren Goddess. We do get a bunch of extra stuff when annexed, which will be something we could do at some point. All right, we'll explore. Do you want to enter this claimed structure? This province has already been claimed. Capturing causes other rulers to gain a grievance against you, making it easier for them to declare war on you. That's fine. Free cities receive penalties. No, we still want to explore. I mean, it's optional, but I still think it's a good idea. The following rulers in free cities have claimed this province. Okay, Decimus has claimed it. It's a distant claim, though, so it's not very high on grievances. I think we're still okay. Elio's prison. You enter a meadow that would have been peaceful were it not for a group of creatures that meet you, led by a mirror mimic. So you have found the prison of the mayor, whatever. The mirror mimic says, the Siren Goddess studies this creature to enhance her people. With every newborn race, Nimue's followers become better, more powerful. The Shadrai see merit in her efforts. That is why they assigned us to guard her, to uphold the spell that blind her below the surface of the lake. The Shadrai tasked us to guard this prison. We must not let you free the creature. It is too valuable. Oh. Okay. We're going to leave the lake for now. We'll come back once we have a little bit stronger units. Yeah. We'll do some more of these battles, I guess, out here to get some more XP. Because as these guys level up a little bit, they will get more powerful and just in their own right. And as our healer levels up a little bit. So I think we'll come over here and we'll deck that unit over that way. There's our poison blades. Poisonous plant-like creature. Ward of Blessing. Again, this doesn't really help us. I think we're going to go with the Ward of Blessing here. The other one just doesn't seem like it helps that much. We do have a spell ready to cast. We have 2 of them, actually. I think we'll start with the Poison Blades. We have 3 units that could benefit from this right away, so feels like a good idea. Meeting Otto the Discarded. A ruler of an unmet people slowly comes out of hiding, addressing you with gathered courage. You are not Nimue. I am Otto the Discarded, ruler of the drowned recreants. Once we were the goddess's favorites until she became disappointed with us. She drowned so many of us when we fled her wrath. We have survived by staying hidden, but her powers grow with every creature she builds and drowns. Please, you must stop her before she catches us. If good Godir truly exists, please deliver us from her wrath. Yeah, tell me what we can do to help. He sighs with relief. We have waited so long for a benevolent Godir to help us. Ever since Nimue discarded us, we have been living in fear. Her thralls hunt our people as if we were trophies, and the wildlife torments us everywhere we go. I try to convince my people we could grow strong enough to fight back, but their fear is deep-rooted. Meanwhile, monsters close in on us. Soon there will be no place left for us to flee to. If you are truly aimed to free us from her, help my people to no longer live in fear, destroy the infestation, and defeat the hunters who threaten us. We have 6 units to deal with, a large monster been destroyed. Yeah, we'll help. We'll aid you. Stranded Creations Aftermath. You have met the other rulers in this realm, both Nimue's stranded creations. Talk of your arrival spreads across the realm, so this must have been the eastern ones. Exiles of all kinds flock to your throne city, calling you their savior. They all share the same story. Their people were once favored by Nimue, but then abandoned when she grew disappointed with them. Disenchanted with their goddess, they flock to you for deliverance. The Siren Goddess keeps this realm in a drowning embrace, but resistance slowly spreads. Perhaps others can be convinced to join your cause. We gained some experience to rank up. We can allow these exiled peoples to live in our cities. We do lose some stability. A lot of stability per turn. But we gain 2 pop in both of the cities. Wow. Or we get a bunch of Imperium. Honestly, I do like the extra pop. I'm going to take the pop. We're just going to have to deal with the stability issues pretty quickly, I imagine. Our ruler did level up. She is level 5 now, right? No, level 4. One more level. Coordinated strike. Battle mage units, range units, and skirmish units, which we do have a few of. Could get a bit of an extra boost. While army leader units in the army gain more defense and resistance. That's actually pretty good. More damage as well for all units. I really like these boosts. I mean, don't get me wrong. Hero units are so strong, it's good to give them their own individual boosts, but I still really like a lot of this stuff. I mean... Marked reduces evasion. I'm actually going to make us a little more defensive. I think I'm okay with that. Can't go wrong with surviving a little bit better. So what is this? This is a Marauder. The low-risk battle. Actually, we're going to think about that for the next time. We're going to put a cut in there when we come back. I very likely will attack this unit, because, especially since we have these other units close enough to join in the attack. And we'll go from there. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.